So, hello everyone. This is Dr. Mandeep Sani again, and today we got Pratesh Paulraj. Pratesh is a very experienced person. He's a unique entity who should be on this podcast, and I welcome Pratesh here for this podcast. Pratesh is an MBA from Anna University and doing international business in Salford Business School, which is University of Salford, Manchester. Pratesh is being involved with the student union as student union activator, and he's been a mentor and the Indian Society captain. He's also involved with the Lion Club International as business director, and at the same time, director general with JCI Manchester. So, Pratesh, how are you today?
Hi, Mandeep, doctor. I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you very much for joining us today on this podcast. And as I mentioned, your story or your advice to our viewers is, I'm really sure there's going to be very unique advice about so many things we are going to talk about today. Uh, First, I would like you to introduce yourself. Maybe I missed something out of your introduction. Please introduce yourself. Where are you from, and since when you are in the UK and what you are doing?
Myself, Pradesh. I'm coming from south part of India. My hometown is nearly to Marthandam. It's border of Kerala and Tamil Nadu. I'm doing my masters in international business in Salford University. So I came to UK in last February, February 2023 for my studies. So I started my studies in March 2023.
Okay.
Um,
So, which means you have already completed your studies now?
yeah, I have completed my studies just now.
Okay. Okay. So, what are you doing now?
So currently I'm working with an organization named the JCA Manchester as a general director. So we used to like conduct meetings with the different businesses around the Manchester for their business growth and the people around the Manchester for their personal growth. So we had like a lot of events related to business and also the personal growth events.
Okay. So, are these events just based in Manchester or other places in the UK as well?
No, actually, the JCA is a junior chamber. The full form of JCA is Junior Chamber International. It is around all around the world. So I was a president of JCA while back in India. So I know like a lot of things. So I connected with the different countries people while back in India. So when I come to UK, I found that there is a JCA in Manchester. So I joined with them. So they have like different for Birmingham, for London, for Edinburgh, and Scotland. In different locations, they have offices.
Okay. So, mainly those events are for networking for the business people.
Yeah,
And
most of the networking events, and also for like the growth of the young people.
okay, that's good. So, as you mentioned, you came in February 2023. So, it's almost more than a year now.
Yeah.
What is your UK experience so far? I'm not talking about student. I'm just talking about your general UK experience.
Uh, the general experience starting from a weather series, in kind of weather, I was more comfortable here over here because before in India, it is like a warm weather and we will get like easily sweating and we will get like lot of difficulties. And after coming here, it is okay. In winter time only, it will go like a peak weather. So at that time, I can like able to adjust with the like jackets and something like that. And in kind of culture, I would say the people over here are so nice, and we will find more difference from India. Like if you're going to some places to buy things or like get into a bus, there will be a queue system. No one will be rushing, like rushing you and putting you down and enter into the bus or like buying things. They will give you the respect. They will give you that space for yourself. And another one thing is like most of the people uh, like believe themselves like as their own individualism. Like they need their own space. They won't like bother about any others. So India is kind of like a joint family kind of situation is in India, but here it is entirely different. That was one of the thing I felt. And in kind of job perspective, I would say in India, we will see a person with their like job nature, like their superiority from like executive manager, top manager, general manager, CEO, like that. But in UK, I used to find that each and everyone is same in all any kind of job. Even if you are doing a job like cleaning, so, or if you are doing a job like a barista, port wash, like any job, you will like get the same respect. So that's one thing I have like most in UK as compared to India. So no one like say you are doing this kind of job, so you will be sitting there only like that.
Okay.
Uh,
So you mean to say that the culture in the UK is like we can call it proper Western culture, what we think of in our countries. That is,
yeah,
it is actually Western culture where the people don't bother about other people what they are doing.
yeah,
We are not bothered about the relatives and all those. We are not bothered about what type of job somebody is doing. Everybody is equal. So equality is there. Obviously, diversity is here as well because a lot of people from around the world come to UK and live and work in the UK. They come as students, they come as professionals, and been here since a long time. So okay, so far what you are trying to say, I believe that your experience has been really nice. The problem is the weather, the shift
yeah.
from warm weather to the cold weather. It
Cold
takes
water. Yeah,
time, and as you mentioned, you came in February, which is kind of peak of winters.
yeah,
Uh, but nowadays, like we are in summer, almost in summer now. It's not summer yet; it's still spring.
yeah. It's
So
it's
we are
still cold.
yeah, still cold. We are in June, around mid of June, and it's still cold, and it's a spring going on. But
Yeah.
okay, so let's talk about what was you doing in India and how you decided to come to UK. Like, what was that trigger?
Actually, I have done my bachelor's in engineering. So at that time, while I'm doing my engineering, I have a thought to get into a business, but I have a plan to do the engineering, but I don't have a, like exact idea to get into the engineering. So I plan to get into a business, but I don't know how to start a business. So one day I thought, why don't I go for an MBA? So after finishing my bachelor's, I just jump into MBA. So when I doing the MBA, I start my like first business. That is, I used to be a photographer. I have like photography kind of things. So I thought, why do I don't I start a business related to photography? So I started my first startup related to photography while doing my MBA. So after completing my MBA, the COVID begins, and my the photography business goes down,
Mm,
and and there are like lot of competition everywhere. Like everyone is starting doing online works and some kind of freelance work, and most of the people come into the photography business, and it was very big competition at that time. So I thought, why would I try to go into another country for some other business, like the same business or some other business idea? So at that time, I was thinking, where can I go for my next level in my life? So I thought how to get into the next country. So I talked with a lot of people around my house and a lot of relatives, my friends. So one day, one of my friend gave me a suggestion. She's studying in Teesside University in UK. So she gave me a suggestion that you can try for UK. UK is a good place for business, also good place for like living. So I don't have any idea how to apply for this because I was always busy with my works. I don't get enough time. She suggested me you can go to. a agency called Santa Monica in Trivandrum. So I thought so I can directly go and talk with them. I went and talked with them. They give me suggestions like you can go for Canada or UK. So I have researched like lot of things related to which country is better for me. So in case of weather, Canada is extremely cold, and
Mm.
and UK is okay. It's okay, nearly okay to India, and in kind of like higher education, like accreditation also. Uh, UK is better as compared to because like in Canada there is some courses named as like post diploma kind of it's kind of like diploma uh, graduate like courses, but in UK it is like we will get masters courses with the same price of Canada. So I asked them if I'm getting like I went to Santa Monica in June 2022 for like getting my studies in abroad. So they give me two suggestions. You can go for Canada or if you can go for like UK. So the thing is, I asked them if I get the September intake, I will go for UK, or else if I get Jan intake, I will go for Canada. So they said both the intakes are closed, both the intakes in both countries are closed. You cannot apply for like September intake. So I said, okay, I can go for Canada and Jan intake. And after like researching lot of things again like pricing structure accommodation like a lot of things, I said I will go for like UK only. So they give me like more ideas later to like these are the universities in UK now. Openings are there for like masters. So I go, they give some university list, but I don't have like exact idea what university to choose. So I just go through. There is a website for like university listings. Like you can find different universities according to their ranks. So I go to that website and find the university which are affordable for me, which are easily accessible, and the accommodation prices are like okay. So I find that Salford University, and I found Teesside and Greenwich, and also I go and like tell them like I need these universities referrals, so they give like they directly connect with the universities and queue the like you will get the visa easily over some other universities as well. So I analyzed everything and find that Salford is next to the Manchester. It is I think it is second largest city next to London. So when I like analyze, London is much higher in like rent and like other cost of living, and Manchester is okay with my cost of living. So I said them like I will go for Salford, and Salford is also good. I have talked with some other students from Salford. I know before in my country, so they said that is the University of Salford is very nice, and like people are getting good marks, and the teaching style was very nice as compared to like India. It is same, nearly same. So they teach very nicely. The professors are so friendly like that. So I plan like okay, I will go for that. Then I approached them, so I can go to Salford in Jan intake. But unfortunately, what happened at that time was they called me and told that your like application was deferred to March intake. So I had like lot of dreams. I will be coming in Jan intake. I will getting these kind of thing, and it's okay. It's just 2 months only, but I gradually get like little more fun for myself to get into UK. So that's a journey for me. And February 14th, we fly from my country, like India, to UK, and we reach here the same February 14th.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Interesting. So, which first thing, which agent did you go to in Trivandrum?
Santa Monica, my agent name was.
Okay. Also, now you mentioned about a few things. Like you was comparing the UK with the Canada, and the weather is, very cold in Canada,
Yeah,
but it's much more survival. In terms of survival, UK is much better in
yeah,
terms of cold. The cold weather can go up to, the temperature can go up to maybe -10, -15 in UK in some of the
yeah,
places, not all the places. Also, you mentioned about a comparison between London and Manchester. Yes, you are right. In terms of the business, Manchester is the second largest city in the UK in terms of business, and the opportunities available, and is much more affordable than London in terms of rent, in terms of all other
cost of
expenses, the utility bill, the total cost of living is much much cheaper. So your decision was right. And also the university. You mentioned about the University of Salford is next to Manchester. Actually, this is within Manchester, but yes, it is a different council. Yes.
yeah.
So these are some of the things which you did. I believe you did really right. Your research paid off. That you have done some research on these things. And yes, that's always happened because the universities, these type of universities are really popular over here, and sometimes they have to defer you because they have limited seats available. They
Yeah.
cannot give they cannot put like so many hundreds of students in one classroom because they have capacity available. So based on the capacity, they enroll you, and if they can't, they will ask you to go for the next intake. And they got 5 intakes in a year. Most of the universities at master level have 5 intakes, at least 3 to 4, 5 intakes. Okay. Now, since you are here in the UK, now first tell us about your experience about the university as a student. What was your experience? What was you thinking back home that what will be the university here? And when you came here, the first day you went to the university, what was your experience?
Uh, I would say the entire university was awesome. I love to be here always in the university. Whenever I got time, I come to the university. Even now, it's also. So the thing is, in India, the only difference between the studies in UK and India, also in University of Salford, is uh, in India, each and every subject is taught by the professors. Like they will teach you, you need to do like lot of work. They will guide you each and everything, and you need to do what they are giving you the things. But in University of Salford, the difference what I found is they will give you ideas. The professors, like lecturers, give you ideas. What are the things to do? But you need to go to the library and do your own research, do the findings, do like references, and we will become like a scientist,
Mm.
finding like lot of books, lot of references, kind of thing. That is the only different thing. We will get more ideas uh, rather than as compared to India.
So
Uh,
is it better than India, or India is better than UK
I
in terms
think
of
in terms of education here it is very good as compared to UK. Little okay, because there they are giving they are feeding us like a mother. They are giving you need to do this.
spoon
You need
feed?
to do,
Yeah.
yeah, spoon feed. Yeah. But here it is like we need to like find. We are standing our own. We need to find our own space. We need to find our own lifestyle. We need to do our own research. We need to find our own references, kind of thing. So we
Mm.
will get like mind. Our mind will be go out of like a circle. So we will
Mm.
find everything, gather everything around the
Yeah.
things.
So you mean to say like education in India is like parents holding the hand of a baby and going in the
Yeah,
playground, roaming around. But over here they say, okay, this is the playground. You go and play and do whatever you
like
want.
yeah,
But they give you an idea what to do, what not to do, and they give you some kind of basic
some
understanding of
yeah.
all these things. Okay, which is good. So you as I said, you like to become a scientist, which is like more research. You
Yeah,
become used to of researching, which is, I believe, one of the important part of our life, not just for the studies, but whatever we do at the job or the work, or like you did some research while comparing Canada or the UK is the best option. If you don't do the research, you will go whatever somebody suggests. Okay,
yeah,
let's go for that one, and maybe later on you will be disappointed with the decision.
of course.
So which is good thing. Now, since you are here in the UK. You've been involved with the student union as student union activator. First, tell us what is that role, student union activator, and what student union does over here, how they can help students.
So actually, the role student union activator, it is not a paid role. It is a volunteer role. I like when I came to UK, I used to like go and join with each and every events, and I used to like I is kind of a networking person. So I go everywhere, talk with everyone. I will gather information. So I that's kind of passion. So one day I used to find that there is a volunteering option in student union, a student union activator. So the role is we used to promote the activities that are happen inside the student union. There will be free sports activities, free food activities, kind of things. So we used to like promote each and everything. Whoever we know, I have a like big WhatsApp group. Nearly, I think 4,000 students are there. We have different WhatsApp group. So whenever there will be some program, I used to promote them and also gather each and every student for each and every program that the student union brings in the university. So actually, how student union works is student union has separate several departments, and there will be a separate department for sports. So you will find like lot of sports including cricket, football, basketball. I think most of the sports are in our in the Salford University campus itself. So they used to like conduct lot of sports activities each and every week, and they used to conduct sports activities in different university levels. Also, in event, in event side, there will be a biggest event that is in September for the September intake student. I think for a week, whole week, there will be a dance programs, events, and games activities, like lot of freebies from different businesses. So the student union bring all the business around the Manchester, around the UK, over to the university for their promotions and also for the opportunities for the student. So they are doing like a lot of things for the students' welfare. And also in
So sorry,
uh,
since you mentioned about that welcome week and
yeah.
the welcome week activities, what do you think, that is that welcome week is important for the students, or
Yeah, actually, that is the main thing, like important thing for the students, because I would say, uh, not only the home student, the students are coming from different part of the world. They are coming with a like lot of expectation, lot of things there on their mind. And if they are coming into UK and they are finding there is nothing is happening around the university, they feel like bad. Why we are like coming here for studies and we are not getting any mental relaxation like that. But student union is doing a good job. Like they are promoting these things, giving their like lot of activities to make them feel comfortable with the university. So I think it is personally important for each and everyone to get them relaxed and settled inside the university while they are reaching here.
yeah, I think most of the new students, when they come to UK, they are very nervous. They are
Yeah,
confused what to do, where to go, who to speak with. So that is why the university, most of the universities, almost all the universities have those activities going on. So
yeah,
students can get comfortable, they can get used to of the UK culture, what is going on. And when they go to these activities, they do networking as well. They meet likewise
yeah,
people, the people from their own country, people from other countries as well. And sometimes the the seniors in the university, and the mentors, like you are also a
yeah.
mentor. So what is your role as a mentor in the university?
So actually, I got the first. I joined first as volunteer inside the university. So I connect with the people, almost all the students around the campus. So university noticed me that I am doing like lot of things, and I am connecting with a lot of students. They send me a mail like there is a mentor option for like students coming in the new intake. Are you willing to like join that? So I got it's kind of paid role. So they said you will getting hourly 12.03 pounds. So you are going to do connect with the students and like guide them what are the activities around the university, and you need to provide them ideas how to settle inside the UK and my experiences. So the first day I went to the as a mentor to the student. There is a big class, and the professor give the class to us. So I started like talking about my experience, how I came here, and you can connect with me whenever you want, and I will guide you, kind of things. So they get more comfortable on that day.
Mm.
And they started like talking with me like we are struggling with this, how can I. So university give me some other guidelines for how to approach the university. Like there will be like lot of things happening at the university. They are providing like international funding, something kind of things. And also there is a askers. It is a main department for each and every student. So like if you are having any kind of question, you can send a mail to the askers. They will forward it to the certain departments and give you the answers. And also like different kind of things related to library free facilities inside the library, like laptop facilities, free bed sheet facilities, for rent, not for taking home,
Mm.
just for using it. Yeah, free headphones, and you can rent the books for a week, for a month, kind of thing. So I used to like provide them all those things what I have gained from the university. So they are paying for me for giving my experience to the students.
Yeah, that's good. Obviously, when somebody is totally new and they don't know what to do, for example, some of the things you mentioned, they can borrow a laptop from the university if somebody
Yeah,
doesn't have a laptop, because most of our, I would say, 99.9% studies are based on laptop now.
yeah,
They need a computer. So if somebody can't afford to buy a computer there in the home country, or they decide to buy a computer in the UK, you can borrow a computer from the university, which is very good laptops. And
yeah.
when you are comfortable to buy one, you can go and buy your own. uh, do you know for how long they borrow, you can borrow the laptop from?
Uh, Actually, there is three schemes. There is in the library ground floor. There is option for like 1 day laptop you can get for 1 day, and in the first floor and some other building like Lady Hill and in Allerton building they will provide for like 1 week option. So there is also option for 1 month. So you need to go to talk with the reception team that they need, like if you need a laptop for a month, they will give you a form. We need to fill that, and they will give it for 1 month as well. So
And
for
you,
1 day,
after 1 month, can you renew it as well?
yeah, if they have more laptops, they will give you the renewal form. If they don't have any more laptops, because there are a lot of students asking for laptops, so they need to get back that and give it for other students. If they have more, they will give you a renewal form. You can renew.
Okay, okay. All right, that's good. And there are other things as well that is available. Like you said, obviously the library books, they can borrow the books, and so many other resources. Okay, now since you are a mentor, um, and you are also involved with the Indian Society as a captain, is it the team captain or is something else?
No, it's kind of in student union we have like different societies for the students from different countries, also for the home students as well. So as I was from like I'm from India, I represented as an Indian student, and I used to like engage with a lot of activities. I got the role of Indian society captain. So it generally it is not for sport only, for sports activity. It is for like entire activities that is happening inside the student union as an Indian society thing. So actually, we used to like conduct a lot of events related to like a welcome week. Sometimes it is like a Diwali festival, Christmas, and like Pongal, different kind of like Holi. We are conducting a lot of festivals, and also like whenever we find there is an option for students welfare, those who are from India, also from different countries as well. We won't restrict only the Indian students will come to our society. We will bring all those students together to like show them their our culture. So what is happening in our culture, how we celebrate these festivals, kind of thing. Also, if there is any kind of sports activities, like uh, in India, cricket is so famous. So if there are any kind of cricket activities, or if there is any kind of football activities, we gather all the students who are willing to join the sports events and bring them for the events, and also connect with the some other universities as well for any kind of events.
Yeah. For the viewers in India, since you talk about cricket, let me say that you might have seen the recent World Cup is going on. The
Yeah.
USA team is the captain is Indian, and half of the team is Indian, and some of them are, I believe, Pakistanis in that team. Same thing in UK as well. There are so many cricket teams in every locality. You will find a cricket team. You can join any of them, and there are so many cricket teams. For example, team Delhi, team Gujarat, team
Gotcha.
Lahore, team Kashmir, and so many other teams. And they play really well. They play league matches as well. So the cricket, if you have a passion about cricket, you can come and join the cricket team. Obviously, most of the universities, they have cricket teams as well, and other sports at the same time, which is good thing. Pratesh, that you are you have so many events going on for the Indian society, and
Yes, sir.
which is really good when people in a country like UK, they always miss their families, they always miss those festivals. And if you are celebrating those festivals with a lot of people, like hundreds of people at the same time, you're celebrating Diwali, you're celebrating Holi, Pongal, Christmas, and other festivals, which is really, really good environment,
Yeah.
I believe. And I know I have organized these type of festivals earlier when I was a student, and at the same time, I have attended some of the festivals which our student union is organizing. Now, since you are a mentor, what do you think when somebody is coming to UK and they don't have any friends already in the UK, or they don't know anybody? What do you think? What kind of challenges those students might face when they come to UK?
Actually, if you are not like if somebody's not coming with the friends, or if don't they don't have friends, they used to like find first thing, mental pressure. I used to like, as an Indian society captain, I used to talk with a lot of students, those who come as a single person without any friends help, staying in separate accommodation. They used to talk with me, they are facing like difficulties in their mental peace. So they are planning to go back to India because they are missing their families, kind of thing. So I used to ask them, come to the university. We will arrange some talks with the Indian student. So one thing is, used to tell each and everyone is, don't sit in the home. It will break your mind very badly. If you are coming as a single person, if we are together as like with the friends, it will give us more comfortable. Like we are staying with the friends, so they will share some ideas. You will go do this. You can do this. So in case of, I have an example for that. When I come with my friends, they used to start for the job. So when I find that they are finding for the jobs, I set my mind why I am staying in the home. I need to go to find the job as well. So while they are going to find the job, even me also go for finding the job. So if we are sitting alone in the home, we won't do anything. We will sit, what can I do? What will do for next? So the mental thing is most important. Uh, that is a main challenge each and every student without friends facing. And another kind of thing is financial. So most of the student doesn't know the university is providing installment schemes. So they pay every fees with a loan and coming here without finding any job for first few months, and they need to pay the loan, and they will feeling like why other students are getting the installment schemes and why, because they are not aware of that. So I would suggest them, please be aware about the things what are free around the universities. Even the free laptop facilities is not known by lot of students. And like there is a free facilities from the main campus to the media city campus. Like there is a number called 50 bus. So you can get you show your ID card and you can travel like, in the city to the next campus. So there are a lot of things,
So
a lot of
I
free things.
believe all those information is available on the university website.
Yeah,
Many students who are not aware, they don't look at those websites, they don't
yeah,
read the information, and that is why they are not aware about these things. So, for
yeah,
example, if they can pay the fees in installment, um, what happened? They pay the whole fee, and later on they have financial struggle in the UK.
yeah,
So that could be really bad, or that could have really bad impact on their mental health again.
yeah,
And the point you mentioned about that, don't sit at home, even though UK is quite fast,
yeah.
days, weeks, months, year goes like that very quickly. But if you are sitting at home and doing nothing, it could be, very slow. You might
Very
think
slow.
that where you are now, homesickness is, everybody face that. Everybody. I won't say that I didn't face it or somebody else didn't face it. Everybody will face it. Some people might face too much, some people only a little bit. If you have friends with you, if you even don't have friends from your home country, if you make friends over here, then you might not feel that homesick, because you have something to do. You spend your time with, or you utilize your time to do something, keep yourself busy. So that is very important. And mental health is one of the biggest reason when people think, I'm at the wrong place now, and I want to go back, which is a very bad decision. And some people might go much more negative as well, like, I'm here, I can't go back, as well, because of my family reputation. What will people think about me? What will people say to me? And all these things, which is not here. As you talked about earlier, nobody bothers who you are.
Yeah,
I mean, nobody bothers what you do. Uh, Nobody interfere in your life, but in our home country, people do. People do
people
interfere in
sure.
your life. So people are thinking, that I can't go back as well, and I can't manage here, and I'm homesick. My mental health is not good, and they don't talk to other people about their mental health as well. So that is another bigger challenge. So,
Yeah.
Pritesh, what do you think? In If somebody is in that kind of situation, what should they do? What do you advise to those people? Okay, you can go to these people, or do this or do that. What is your advice?
So my best advice would be don't keep inside the home. Like from my personal experience, I would say whenever I used to sit in the home, I feel like why I'm getting in the home, why I'm not going outside. So there is a app called Eventbrite. So I open the app and find whatever events are going around the Manchester today or tomorrow, like in the all the days. So I found which event is free. I book that event, go for that, and I go and connect with the people. I will talk with them. I get like more language idea of how they are speaking, how their accent is, and also I connect with the people. I get like mentally stable. So I would prefer each and everyone go on go and engage with each and every event that is happening around your place. There are like lot of application. Even there is an application called Meetup, so you can book a meeting with different kind of people around the Manchester or around the UK. in the meetup. It's kind of an online activity. So you will find like some gaming activities in the groups as well. Also, I would suggest like go and chat with the students inside your class. You will get a Teams app in our university itself. So you can like add some students in the Teams app and start chatting with them. Like these are the things I am facing. Can you help me with that? So we will keep ourselves more busy. Whenever we keep ourselves more busy, we will not think about why we are alone. Like kind of self. We will improve ourselves, like how to engage within the community, how to learn new things. So if you are learning new things, we won't think about the past things. We won't think about the like India or home countries. So I think personally, I used to do that. I have like only 2 days of a part-time job. I have 5 free days. So for 2 days, I come for class. On other 3 days, I used to go for each and every events happening around the campus, happening around the Manchester. Even I go to events in the London as well. So I make myself like stable, like I was running behind something that makes me more like confident and comfortable. So
Yes,
I would prefer,
absolutely. Yeah,
yeah, go for
absolutely.
that.
When you attend those type of events, you meet a lot of people, like-minded people, and the people who are totally in a different side as well. So you get to
Yeah,
know, okay, what is UK, what is actually going on here, and the app you have talked about, the Eventbrite and Meetup. I don't know about Meetup much, but Eventbrite is, you can find all the events going on around. It's
yeah,
not just event related with the study or business, or you can find a lot of event like stand-up comedy, any other entertainment event going
yeah.
on. There are a lot of,
Indian festivals or
yeah, festival. There are a lot of free events as well, and some of the events you might only pay minimum fees just for the
yeah,
entry. Um, and they are mostly within the Manchester city center area, which is easy to commute as well. And obviously, Manchester city center is a beautiful city. If you go around and around Manchester as well, it's
yeah,
beautiful scenic sites within like half an hour bus or maybe 1 hour bus. You can
yeah.
go around a lot of places. Okay, so you were talking about you talked about two challenges. One is mental health, and the second one is the finances. Is there any other challenge you can think of?
I think nowadays people used to like think about the job kind of things as well, because like lots of business going dull in some seasons. Like there is a thing I used to hear for one quarter of 3 months. The business will going higher in UK, and for next 3 months it will be going down. So business are going down, they won't hire, and they used to like fire everyone from their business, and they say there is no shift. Like, so people like again thinking about what we are going to do. So in kind of challenges, the job challenge is also like very different. So I would prefer that each and every student would have another one option as well for job, maybe like freelance or maybe some volunteer. So if you are like down in your main job, you can go for the volunteer job. You will get more experience over there. So you can use that experience for finding another own job, better job than the part-time job. So in the part-time job, I would prefer that. For full-time job as well, there are like a lot of restrictions nowadays for um, the sponsorship visas. So one of the best thing I would personally from my side, I would say is there are a lot of some other visas as well. So if a student is willing to start a business, they can go for innovator founder visa if they have ideas, or else they can go for self-sponsor visa. I used to learn from the internet about that. So it is kind of starting a business and sponsoring their own. So if they are not eligible to get those visas, go to find some get the PSW first, get like more experience within the 2 years and go for the professional like paid visas, the
Okay.
work with
Yeah.
work.
Very true. As you mentioned, the job market going up and down. This is how
Yeah,
the businesses are all around the world. Market goes like share market goes up and down. Same thing, the
yeah,
job market goes up and down, and the businesses in around any of the city goes up and down. And specifically, before Christmas, market always goes up in the UK. But soon after Christmas, after 25th of December, the businesses, the sales will go down because people have already spent a lot of money during the
yeah.
Christmas time. The sales will go down, and the businesses are not hiring till Feb or March. So that's what always happens. And then when the season comes again, the job market will start, the booming again. So that will definitely happen. And you've given a very good idea that they can still do volunteer jobs. And each and every experience count in the UK. Doesn't matter what you have done. You done cleaning job. You worked on McDonald's. You worked on KFC or any other fast food store or anywhere. It will be countable on your CV. UK. The first thing you need is UK experience. And
Experience.
before the podcast, Pratesh, before we started this, we were talking about some restaurant jobs and all that, and you put your view that how somebody can start searching for the job when they arrive in the UK. What is the best way you can think of?
Yeah, the best way I would say is like most of the students used to provide their like Indian CV to the part-time job. I would prefer them don't give their own experiences. Like somebody is working in IT field, somebody is working in like a hospital, general manager, something that like that. They are giving that CV for a part-time job. You are going for a job in a McD, or if you are going for a job in a KFC or some other restaurant, they are looking for specific like destination job. But if you are giving IT related, if somebody is giving IT related job, they won't hire us. They need only like if they are needing waiter job, they like looking for the person suitable for the waiter. So what I would prefer is most of them used to like work in different places here while they are back in their country. So I would prefer them use that experience, even that is a voluntary experience as well. That is okay. So you can use that experience. I have worked here as like supervisor, as in a restaurant like supervisor or restaurant manager, something like that related to the restaurant field, and put that CV for the certain job, even for the store manager or retail manager or retail assistant as well. You can use some kind of CV related to that job description. Don't use that Indian CV like I have this kind of experience. That is like we can use those only for the full time job. For part time job, I would prefer you can use that. So it will give more like availability part time options.
Yes, absolutely right. And in the earlier podcast as well, most of the people I did podcast with, they said the same thing. First you need to think about the difference between UK and India CV. For example, a very little example I give you. In India, very lower level job is like marketing executive or sales executives. Okay, in UK, executive is the higher level role. Okay,
Yeah,
in your CV, if you put executive there, um, I don't know why this came.
I think
Yeah,
while you are raising your hands, it shows like so.
okay, yeah, it was thumbs
Yeah,
up anyway. Okay,
thumbs up. Yeah, ha,
yeah,
that's kind
okay. So, all right. So, in the executive level jobs are lower level jobs in India, but over here, executive level jobs are higher level jobs. So, we have to consider that those keywords as well, what we are putting on our CV. And other people have also mentioned that having a proper CV for a job is really important. You can't use your IT CV for a restaurant job. Simple as that. It's a common sense. And by the way, in other podcasts as well, I have mentioned that we are very soon we are bringing a workshop on how to write your CV for your UK CV for a job you are applying for. Either it's a part-time job or a full-time job. In that workshop, I will show you two different, one job description, and against that, how can you modify your CV? And this is what we have talked about again and again and again, that you have to modify your CV every time you are applying for a job. 2 days earlier, I was talking to a student, and the student is not getting job. Is Student has completed the degree program as well, not get, haven't got any job in the UK so far. The reason, I asked the student, how many jobs you are applying a month? It's The student says 30 to 40. And I said, which means you are not putting enough time to modify your CV. You know, if you are applying like one, on an average, one job a day, which means you are just clicking to send CV, your whatever CV you have. And the student said, yes, that is correct. And I said, you will never get a job in that way. Your CV will never be shortlisted. So these are the things we are bringing into our workshop. If you haven't subscribed this channel yet, I would say, we are bringing this podcast, we are bringing you the workshops. It only takes less than 1 second to hit the subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed this channel yet, subscribe this channel. So far, only 5% audience have subscribed to this channel. So if you subscribe this channel, we are bringing many, many workshops, not just the CV writing, but how to get the job, how to prepare for the interview, and how to do other things in the UK. We are bringing all those things. So let's go back to Pratesh. So Pratesh, job market is tough. That is what people are saying on other YouTube videos. There are many YouTube videos going on where people say, don't come to UK. UK is really bad. Job market is really bad. There are so many people are going around the universities, and they are stopping the students on the way, and they say, "What do you say about the job market?" And they say, don't come to UK. It's really bad." What is your experience? Because you've been here is more than a year now. What is your experience?
From my experience, I would say like job market is good, but the thing is, if you are sitting in a home and searching in the online, and we are saying we are like getting, unfortunately you are not selected. Some people go and say with the students we are not getting job. So how they are saying like that is they are getting the unfortunate basis. Like you say, you need to improve the CV. They don't improve the CV. They don't do anything. They don't do any kind of volunteering activities, any experiences in UK. So how the companies will hire them? How they know like they are like a valuable person? How they are like a reliable person? So if you are getting some experience related to volunteer or some other job, we can use them and show them like we have this kind of experience, and company will easily hire you. Or else, if you are going for a small kind of restaurant job and going for the entire whole year and finding a job after our studies, nothing will happen. And everyone starts saying UK market is very low nowadays. No one is hiring. There are a lot of plenty of jobs. Even I know in Manchester itself, like there are a lot of jobs, but they need like specific kind of skills. So we need to improve that skills. If we are improving that skills, we will get the job immediately. There are a lot of jobs. Even if it is a small town, also there will be specific job, but people are not researching that and telling that there is no job there. Only the part-time jobs are there. We cannot get any income in UK while we are going for our coming for our studies. That was entirely a myth, I would say.
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, even in London as well, there are like even each and every corner you can find lot of businesses that we can apply. But we need the skill, the right skills. If you have the right skills, you can get any job anywhere in the world.
yeah. Right skill related with that particular job.
Yeah.
Now, other people, same thing has been mentioned by the other people as well. we did podcast with Prasanna, we did podcast with the Rishi, Suket earlier, we did with Pooja and Francesca, so many other people. They said the same thing. You need skills, and there are a lot of opportunities to learn those skills within the university and around around the city you are living in, and there are a lot of opportunities to learn those skills online as well, for example LinkedIn and other places. Do you know anything, something like within the universities are providing those type of skills, and would you like to name a couple of skills in that term?
Yeah, yeah. I have a couple of skills I got free from the university side. So first one is LinkedIn learning. So it is the one of the most important skill and is easily accessible thing that university is giving for free for the students.
Mhm.
So a lot of students not using that. I would prefer each and every student should use that to improve their skills. They will get like lot of free information how to increase their CV inside the UK, how to increase their like build their own LinkedIn profile, getting those skills. Also, there are like lot of career set options are inside the university. If you are using our university mail address, we will get the career set, how to check the CV options. There are a lot of things, and there is a media suite in the Salford Business School. If a if a that is one of the big thing I think the business school is doing. So if a student is feeling like they need to show their talents, so audio, video, they go to the media suite and do something related to their subjects and related to the university, not related to some other thing. So that is a free facilities. Also, there is a VR interview. That is a virtual reality classes are happening inside the business school. Also, Microsoft fundamentals programs are provided by the university. So it is one of the best thing. If we get like certification from the Microsoft, we will get like more easy jobs in the like high level jobs. So these are the activities that is given by the university, but most of them are not using that. And another one thing I need to specifically uh, say to the student is improve the LinkedIn profile. As you have know that my profile was little okay, I think okay, good. I used to hear like lot of positive words from lot of people, lot of owners. So I used to get messages in the LinkedIn, like business owners, CEOs send messages to me, like your profile was good. Are you willing to do business? Like, are you willing to do businesses for our company in India, representing our company in India? And also, I got a message from one CEO that we are trying to send students to UK. Can you able to get through our application? So if you are building our CV also with those skills from gaining from university, it will bring more opportunities rather than going and giving a resume to a company.
Yes, absolutely. The other thing, I realized, you mentioned about LinkedIn and building the LinkedIn profile. Most of the recruiters nowadays, when you apply for something, they go to LinkedIn and check your profile as well. What is on your LinkedIn profile and what is on your CV? Does it match or not? First, if you are applying for a job, when you send a CV, the CV normally being shortlisted by the AI. That is the first thing, because they got a lot of CVs. They don't have time to go through with all the CVs. Once AI do the scoring, whatever CVs they have, maybe 10 out of 100 or out of 200, those 10 CVs, when they call you for the interview, before that, they look at your profile on your LinkedIn and they try to see, okay, is that person, whatever they're saying in the CV, is it correct or not? So you might need to go back to your LinkedIn profile and make sure you modify that as well at the same time, or put the relevant or the, true information on your LinkedIn, which is important to update your LinkedIn profile, but at the same time, make sure you network with the people on LinkedIn, so which is a networking platform. So the what you are trying to say, the support is available. They can learn a lot of skills within the university, And because university is a learning environment, they provide you a lot of opportunities in all the schools, not just in the business school, but in all the school.
Yeah.
And I'm sure most of the university, all the universities are providing that. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
what you earlier you mentioned about something about accommodation, when you were talking about that accommodation was good. So what is your experience about accommodation and being a mentor? Do you know any issues or any problem some student faced about the accommodation?
Uh, from my experience, I came with my friends together, so I don't need to like bother about the accommodation. They find the accommodation. They have the friends over here. They find it over. That was a easy process for me, as I was coming together with my friend. Like from the different perspective, I used to like hear with like lot of students, those who come as a single person. The as I have mentioned earlier, the same there are like lot of landlord, not landlord, the agents. Most of the agents used to like give the fake information to the landlords and to the students, and getting like higher praise from the students and showing the less money to the landlords. And even if there is any issues happen, only the landlords came to know about those things happen in between that, and they cannot able to do anything regarding this. So the first thing is we need to analyze research about the accommodation. If we don't have any friends or any kind of help from the UK side, I would prefer go for like there are a lot of accommodation sites like Amber. I'm ambassador for Amber. I'm not promoting here, but I would say go for Amber. Go for like room search websites. Like there are a lot couple of other websites as well. So
Like
those
Airbnb, Rightmove,
Airbnb, yeah, right
Zoopla?
move,
Yeah.
yeah. So you can do those kind of research and first get into accommodation for nearly 3 months. I would prefer go for 3 months accommodation first if you don't have any ideas and if you find the accommodation cost is very high. And after coming to the UK, you will find there are like lot of friends, and you can join with the groups. There are like lot of WhatsApp groups used to share like accommodation available. After 3 months, you can switch from that accommodation to the next accommodation where you are feeling comfortable and where you are feeling like less cost, so you can move to that, and you will find better price as well as better accommodation. So I would prefer the best thing is come for like 3 months agreements, but most of the accommodation won't give for 3 months. Minimum 6 months. It's even it is okay, but if you don't have any idea, go research through online portals.
Okay. Now, one of the excellent point you mentioned over here is the paperwork, the agreement. You know, the example you given, UK is a country where you need evidence for everything. Paperwork is the most important thing over here. If you have a contract with somebody, you have a legal binding. If you don't, you can't do anything. Very, very important. Make sure you keep everything, all the papers as evidence. Either is it is your accommodation, either it's paperwork with the university, either is paperwork with somebody else, your job contracts or anything. It is very, very important. You should keep all those papers secure. Very important in the UK. Without evidence, you can't go to police. You can't do anything. Police will say you don't have evidence. Sorry, we can't do anything as well. So that is very important. Now, Pritesh, I think this is coming to the end of our podcast. But I would like to ask you some rapid fire question, very quick one.
Okay.
And on that, I need you to give some quick advice. Maybe the bullet points or something. So, what do you think, or what will you advise to the people who wanted to come to UK? What would you say to them?
The first point should be research about the job market, research about the university, research about the accommodation, find more friends, and network with the platform whatever you get. There are a lot of platforms like Telegram. There will be a lot of groups you can find. So if you find resources like YouTube as well, you will get more ideas. Like you can use the Mandeep Saini sir's YouTube channel as well. You will find a lot of resources like me. We are giving like a lot of feedbacks related to what is happening around. So use that those things, and um, be like specific what you are like going to learn. Don't go like broad way. Someone is saying like I learned from the last video, Prasanna's videos. Like he's saying someone is insisting like there is like lot of option in some university. Don't go for that. Do what you want. I would prefer that, and be financially try to stable for first 6 months.
For first 6 months. Yes, very good.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that is, I think that is one of the problem, because the many of the people, they don't know where they want to do. They come to UK in a view that they are going to work there, and they will be getting the job very quickly, because I'm already working here as a manager, or I got very good experience, and I will, as soon as I land into UK, people will be queuing up at the airport. Oh, sir, please come and work with us, kind of stuff. So it doesn't work like that. And as Pratesh is suggesting, make sure you are financially stable for the first 6 months. Be prepared for that. What would you suggest to the people who is already in the UK and they are trying to find jobs but not getting the jobs?
uh, I would suggest the same thing for getting the part-time jobs. They would change their CVs, connect with the people, even from the university as well. You have like lot of friends, find lot of friends from the university. Even they are working in different places. They have different openings in their shop. So there in their places the managers are hiring different people for their job. So if you have a friend in the such like in McD, you have a friend in McD and there is an opening, they will suggest you directly. You can go for that. So networking is more important and good CV is more important. For full-time job, research, try to get the full-time job from the beginning. Try to find the full-time job. Don't be settled inside the part-time job while you are getting the part-time job immediately. So after 9 months, there will be like placement options are there. You can find those placement options while you are landing like in UK as well. So how to find the placement job, how to find the full-time job. Don't be settled while you are getting a specific job. That would I prefer for each and every student.
So you're suggesting that, oh, don't think about the full-time job from the day one. Go for the part-time jobs
Yeah,
in the beginning. Try to find the lower level jobs, and then go gradually. Don't think
yeah,
about that you are going to get the dream job in like within first 3 months or 6 months time. There
yeah.
are possibilities. There is no harm trying for it, but there is very minimum chance or bare minimum
Right.
chance. I think many of the students, they just focus on the jobs and they avoid their studies because of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Um,
like they
yeah.
are earning more as compared to India. They are earning more here, but that is not the real money. That is like less money as compared to UK.
Hmm.
But they are thinking that we are earning a lot, so we can go with this job for the future. It won't be the future for them. So I would suggest don't settle in a single job for like the whole time. If you get a job as a barista in the restaurant, don't settle for another like 2 years. You are getting PSW as well. So try to find other job after getting settled here in the part-time job.
So build your experience gradually from day one, and
Yeah,
once you actually nearby completing your degree program, then start applying for the full-time job and during the PSW, because you got the experience now. You learn the skills. You learn the skills from the university, and now you are ready for the job market. That is how the process is. So
Yeah.
yeah, which is a good idea. Don't just try to jump on the okay. As soon as you're out of the airport, you want to do the job. It's not going to work. Okay. Now, what advice will you give to the people who are coming here and they need to rent an accommodation, either in what do you think, student accommodation? They should go for student accommodation or they should go for the private accommodation? What is your experience? Very quick advice.
For students who are coming as single, go for the student accommodation provided by the university or some other like accommodation through the Google search. If they are coming with the friends, I would prefer go and find a house, and you all can accommodate a single house for like 1,600, 1,800 something. So you can split your bills and rent in a accommodation if you are coming together as friends. So that these are the two things I have faced. So I would prefer that. Go for single accommodation, single. If you're single, go for university or online search accommodation. And if you are like students, come for a home, get a home.
Yeah. So try the suggestion is Pratesh's suggestion is try to make friends when you are in the home country before coming to UK. Start networking with them. There are a lot of WhatsApp groups, Telegram groups. Even the agent you go to, they have many students coming at the same time. You can network with them. Some in Prasanna's case, Prasanna told us the very good strategy. They met on that WhatsApp group. They rented a home before they come to Manchester. They took a cab from the airport and directly went to that home, and they started living there. So, and that was very cheap as well, nearby this Manchester city center, not too far. So they had very good strategy. So you can do the similar thing. Now, what I would like to ask you a kind of cheeky question. Many people in our home country, they say, "Oh, my son or my daughter is earning." Uh, 1 lakh rupee per month or 2 lakh rupee per month as soon as they went to UK. What do you think? Is 1 lakh rupees at around £1,000 a month? If somebody is doing a part time job, £1,000 a month, is it enough for surviving in the UK or not?
I would say no. They are earning. Maybe they used to earn. Someone used to earn like 1,200, 1,500, something like that. It's compared to in Indian rupees 1.5 lakhs, 2 lakhs. Okay, but the thing is, we need to give the accommodation. It's nearly 400, 500 for a single accommodation, and we are paying the bills. It's nearly around 100, and also travel kind of things for each and every month. We are paying like 100 and mobile bills 20 pounds. So we are paying most of our earning money here itself. Also paying little amount of tax as we are students. So I would say they are earning, but they are giving everything here itself. If you are like completing our job and getting a full-time job, we will save some kind of money after all these kind of things. But the best way is, as a student, you can save money as well if you are together with the friends, because like there will be splitting of bills, splitting of everything. So we will get like more ideas to like improve, like get more monies as well.
Yeah.
So
So if somebody is coming as a single person who don't have any friends, who don't know anybody, £1,000 might not be sufficient.
yeah,
£1,000 per month. But if somebody is with friends in a shared accommodation, sharing all the bills and everything, which is coordination of that is highly unlikely. You need very good coordination between those people living in that house. Uh, you can save money
yeah,
uh, if you are earning £1,000. We have seen,
only little kind of little amount of money, not too much.
yeah, little amount of. We have seen many people, and one of the podcasts I did with Rishi, Rishi earned everything from here and paid the fees and everything. But in a average or in a general case, what do you think? Is it possible for somebody who is coming to UK and thinking about they will earn there and they will pay the fees when they are earning in the UK?
Yeah, of course. If we are getting a good job with like the certain time period, like if we can able to do 20 hours time. So if we are getting a minimum 18 hours of work, part-time work, we will. I used to like do like that only. So I used to split my bills separately, split my like uh, the university fees. So we have to manage our money management thing. So if you are not managing and we are spending lavishly for the first 3 or 6 months, we cannot able to like pay our fees, or we cannot be able to pay our bills, and we need to like get from our home country. Can you give me for like some kind of job, like money for paying bills? So
Yeah.
money management is important. Another one important for the first 6 months.
Yeah, financial management. We already
Financial,
talked
yeah,
about that. You need to manage the finances, and you know that's what happened. Many of the people they come here and they think about, okay, now I'm here. I'm going to wear branded, top brands. I'm going to buy top brands, and they're spending money on the parties. They're spending going to the clubbing and all that because
yeah,
sometimes they get freedom the first time, which is okay. You should experience all these things, but not too much because after within like 3 or 4 months or within a month you will understand how the money is
goes
important.
faster.
Yeah, goes faster and how important it is. Okay, anything else you would like to say to our audience?
Um, I would say nowadays I'm used to hear like people are thinking UK is not good. They are moving to some other countries. I would personally say UK is very nice, and there are like different opinions for different people. But if we have the skills, we have the mindset to come to UK, come to the UK, enjoy the weather here. But one of the best thing I used to like plan to go for US, but the one thing, major thing, there is is that a myth or not? I don't know. There is a gunshot culture is there. So they are using shot, but here it is like not like that. It is good depending upon the location. There is no gunshot, but there will be like little kind of thefts around the London areas. But nowadays it is reducing gradually. So it is okay. It is good for education, good for earning money. If you are planning to do a business, bring like lot of business ideas, and you can do like lot of business over here.
Yeah, look, crime is everywhere.
Yeah,
Wherever we go, even wherever we are living, in our villages, in our towns, in our cities, in India, any other country, crime is everywhere. Over here is different type of crime. You got a lot of scams going on, scams related to your accommodation, scams related to jobs, scams the people who offer you a job and while you are in the home country and they say, okay, we will pay you for the tickets, we will pay for the accommodation and all that, come down here, but before that, before you come down, you have to pay that much money. So all these scams are going on, and once you pay the money, you will never find those people again. And they show they are very reputed companies. So be aware about these type of scams. It is going on not just in the UK but all other countries as well, in Canada, USA, anywhere you go, Australia, New Zealand, everywhere. So these are we can't say that everywhere anywhere you go in the UK it will be, there will be no criminal activities, we can't say that. But yes, if you are aware, if you know what is going on and you protect yourself, not in a way like US you got gunshot culture and all that, it's not here at all. But if you get into trouble, uh, and you don't know how to handle, there is a lot of help available as well. Obviously, you can learn through research. As Pratesh has already mentioned several times, the research is one of the most important thing. You can learn through research, and you can. There are a lot of resources available. Pratesh, one last question: if somebody doesn't know anything about the UK and the land in the UK, and they go to the university, what should be their first point of contact? Where should they go if they need help? what can they do?
So if you are coming to university, there in each and every university there will be a main on point. Like in Salford University, there is an option like for askers. So in each and every university should have those kind of option. So you can just ask any one of, even if it is a security or if it is a staff member, you can ask them how to approach the university main team. So just send a mail or contact them. They will guide you each and everything, even in the university resources, even what are the resources outside. Most of the time, they used to give you the like ideas.
Okay,
So
and I believe,
yeah,
sorry, yeah, I believe when the students arriving in whichever intake, most of the universities have student ambassadors as well,
yeah,
placed each and every corner of the university buildings, each and every door of those buildings as well. And don't hesitate to stop anybody. Ask them, like, the Indian style. If you don't know the way, you don't know the navigation, you stop somewhere and ask, Bhaiya, where to go? Tell me where is this way. So you can do that as well. And I would suggest, if you are coming from India, for example, join Indian society. You will find a lot of people. uh, I would suggest, if you are coming from any other country, join your country society or join another country society, because already know about the culture of your own country. So why not learn somebody else's culture?
yeah.
So that could be a good idea. So you want to say something, Pritesh?
Yeah, actually, one of the plus point from university, I don't know only is that happening inside the Salford University or not, but the one of the plus point is there is a WhatsApp group that will be shared while we are getting the visa approved from, sorry, application approved from our university. So I got the application approved on, I think, September 2022, and I got a link from Jordan. He's the international students agent, I think so. So he share a link, and after getting that link, I used to find a lot of friends over there. So use those resources to find the information around the university and around the UK. So that is the best option. While the what is the university is giving.
Yeah, so we had a podcast with Mahesh, who was involved with the student union at the University of Salford, and Mahesh mentioned that yes, they have a WhatsApp group,
Yeah,
and they have a welcome introduction kind of stuff
yeah,
before the students comes to UK. They have like 2 3 meetings with them online, and guide them on all these things. I believe most of the universities are doing that. So it's only about finding the information, doing some research about the university, asking question. Pratesh Paulraj, thank you very
yeah.
much. It was really nice having you today. There are a lot of information you shared with our viewers. Thank you very much for being here, for your valuable advice to our viewers. And I think they will definitely gain some insight from your guidance. And of course, if you need to join the Pratesh, uh, just search on LinkedIn. I will maybe add his LinkedIn profile link over there. So, Pritesh, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for giving me the time for giving the experience what I have get from the UK to all the audiences. Thank you so much, all.
Thank you. Thank you. Welcome.